this is gonna be your notes. Pause the video to copy everything down. Everything I'm gonna say, it's here. This is super important. This is the second part of the notes. Okay, now I'm gonna start teaching. Today we're gonna learn about exponents. Okay, an exponent is the little number in the corner. Okay, and we must know one of the properties of the exponent is that everything inside the parenthesis belongs to the exponent. So in this example, the x belongs to the exponent. Makes sense? So everything inside the parentheses belongs to the exponent. Okay, and if it doesn't have any parentheses, then the base underneath the exponent belongs to the exponent. Okay, there could be a 4 there, but since it doesn't have a parentheses, only the x belongs to the exponent, not the 4. This 4 doesn't because it's not below the exponent. Okay, another example. For x squared. Okay, in this example, since the 4 is inside the parentheses, it belongs to the exponent, and the x is inside the parentheses, so it also belongs to the exponent. So both the number and the variable belongs to the exponent. Okay, now that we have that out of the way, now we must know another property of exponents. An exponent cannot be negative. So an example of a negative one is like that. The exponent is -2. The exponent cannot be negative. So to get rid of it, you must grab the exponent and everything that belongs to it and move it to the denominator. Okay? So a fraction has a numerator and a denominator. Okay? In this example, the numerator is x to the -2 and the denominator is 1. Okay, in order to turn that exponent into a +1, we must grab the exponent and everything that belongs, so x squared, and put it in the denominator. Okay, that's all. Okay, so to turn any exponent that is negative, you just change position. If it's on the top, then you move it down. If it's down, you move it up. Let me give you another example. X to the -3. Okay, that -3 is an exponent and it's negative. We never have a negative exponent. So to get rid of the negative sign, we grab the exponent and everything that belongs, so the x, and we change position. So it goes up now. And this will be x to the 3rd because anything divided by 1 is itself. Okay? That's all. It's gonna be problems like this. -2. Okay? There is a negative exponent, so that cannot be. So we grab the exponent and whatever belongs, the x. Does the 4 belong? No, the 4 doesn't belong, right? Because since it doesn't have a parentheses, the exponent only belongs to the thing that is underneath, which is only the x. So the answer would be 4x². You see how we grab the exponent and whatever it belongs, so the x, and we move it down. Okay, they're gonna trick it with next question is this. It's gonna be like this. Okay, -2. In this case, we have a negative exponent. We don't want that. To get rid of the negative, we grab the exponent and everything that belongs. So in this case, the 4 and x belongs because they're inside the parentheses, and we move it down. So they're in parentheses square, and then in the top there's always a 1. Okay, that's all. Okay, and now to turn a radical into exponent. So let me see. Okay, it says every time you see a radical, Usually the first step is to change all radicals into exponent. A radical is the square root, so every time you see that symbol, the first thing you gotta do is change it to an exponent. And to change it into exponent, it's easy. The disk away. Okay, so you gotta grab the number that is in the corner and put it in the denominator with the exponent. So what it's inside is dx. So x dot 3, since it's in the corner, goes in the denominator, and then the 4 goes on the top. That's all you gotta do. Okay, that's all you gotta do. Okay, so another example. Whenever time you see this, okay, and you don't see a number in the corner, okay, then you're always gonna put it 2. Okay, when you don't see a number in the corner, it's always a 2. So this is what's inside 3. Okay, the number in the corner goes in the bottom, and since there's nothing outside, it's always a 1. Okay, but whenever you see that radical sign, there's always a 2. Always. Okay, always a 2 when there's nothing there. When you see a 3, that means that there's a 3. Okay, that makes sense. Okay, every single question, any other examples, I worked it out, every single steps. Okay, if you don't know the rules of exponents, I give you a little tip right here. Okay, that if you end up with adding letters, they must have the same units. Okay, for x plus 5x, what is the unit? X, right? So then, since they have the same unit, you can add them. So 4 plus 5 is 9, x. Okay, multiplying letters, they must have the same. They must have the same letter. Okay, since they have the same letter, what you do, add the exponents. So it's x7. And power to powered, it's when something that looks like that. And since it's power to power, you just multiply, so it was 6. Okay, that's all you need to know. If you have any questions, just let me know. I'm gonna be in class, and if you want to practice, right here, take a screenshot or pause the video and copy everything down. Okay, it's only 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 questions. Okay, I know you can do it. Okay, for problem 6 and problem, well, that's it. Only problem 6. You see a 0 inside, right? So what's inside? 0x, right? And we know the number in the corner goes in the denominator, right? This is there's nothing outside, so it's a 1, right? 0 times x is 0, right? And when the base is 0, the answer is a 0. Okay, but there's a big difference though. Let's say the base is 3 and the power is 0, then the answer is 1. Okay, you see the difference between this and this. When the base is 0, then the answer is 0. When the power is 0, then the answer is 1. Okay, if you have any questions, just let me know, or else you should be good. Okay, have a nice day. Okay.